Hi guys, Showmaker here, playing StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, and today I'm doing the Unsealing the Past Mastery. Now when I upgraded my computer, it reset some of the things here, so we have to go back through them again. So we're doing this on hard difficulty, as is the requirement. We're going to use the capital ship, or use a carrier. We're going to use the Void Ray.
Arbiter vessels have been reconstructed due to our great need.
Assault ship.
They can be deployed at your discretion.
I won't be using him at all. I might use him, I'm not sure. It is very valuable, but I'm not sure if I'll actually make a sentry. I'll be using the Vanguard Robotic. They're just so good on this map. Really, really good. Better than the Colossus. Blink Stalkers. And our Shadow Charge Centurions for that little bit of extra stun power. For Spear of Adun. This is not right. I'll be using Chrono Surge. I'll be using Orbital Assimilator. I'll be dropping down Talondar. Is that right? There's one more that's wrong here. Oh. Yeah, I want that Guardian Shell. And this is how my Spear of Adun's going to look. Not all of them are necessary, but they're all pretty good if they do. A lot of them are passives, that will give me a bigger army, which is good. So for this particular mastery, I destroy all hatcheries before the dude hits the 4th lock. Now here's the trick. The 4th lock is actually just before the 5th lock. So you have to destroy the 5th base and then the 4th base. And the way in which I'm going to do this is that I'm going to be very macro heavy. And I'll be focusing initially on making sure I get those numbers up. It's very important to get the numbers up. And, Talondar, it's going to be a lot easier. A lot of the stuff I wouldn't have available if I didn't complete the game first, but this is the mastery, so I'm allowed to do what I want. Mastery is literally intended that you would have had to complete the campaign first. So I'm not taking any liberties here.
The Zerg are coming from that cave. If we fire on the rock formation, it will seal the opening.
Colossus are very boring to watch. Now, for some reason they get vision up here, and I don't really know why. See what I mean? Let's start this. So, like I said, I'm going to try and slow this down as much as possible, focus on macro, and then from there I'll be doing an early invasion of the enemy.
The megalith systems will take a few moments to activate. It will be ready to move out soon. In the meantime, I've upgraded our robotics facilities to construct colossi. You can warp them in whenever you wish, Hierarch.
So the Colossi I'm not actually that big a fan on at all. I like using these Vanguard better because they deal area damage, and that's much better, much better. And I'll be using that to do a lot of my damage. Now without any ability for anti-air, I will be needing Stalkers. Because there's a lot of air units in this. Talondar can't hit air, neither can ground units.
Should be finishing up shortly. We should ensure that we have enough forces to defend it.
But on that same token, I won't need a lot of stalkers. Like
we are one with the shadow.
Maybe 2 might be all I need. Maybe I will get that sentry. I said I didn't know if I was going to use it or not, but I just used it. So here's a neat little fact. For the very first rush, in fact, he can survive himself.
Is online. We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
Safely. Stasis locks. So he doesn't actually need my help to move, and I don't want to help him because every time he does one of these beams, it slows him right down, and I can get out of there faster. So I'm just going to use my Chrono Surge on this base here. And I'll be using that Chrono Surge later on things like carriers And that's all my probes done. So I don't have to worry about probes anymore. So now, let's get a spaceport down. We're going to start getting ready for our producciones of carriers. I'm not going to use too much gas here. I'm going to try and focus on a lot of these zealots. Every shot this guy takes slows him down. So when he pulls like one unit like that, that is great. You like that. You should like that. And I'm going to get a forge down, because I will eventually need that. I'm not going to get any upgrades. I'm going to build cannons. Excellent. So now he's getting a little bit low. And his health bar is over here, by the way. So we're going to join in right now. And he should be able to handle the rest of that.
The megalith is under attack.
The shadowed path.
And seriously, Megalith, you gotta pay your dues. So that's probably the most I can slow him down. And he will fully regenerate his health while he's in there, so you know, no biggies on that front.
Your allies are in battle.
Cold is the void.
And we're gonna get all the resources that he's freely allowing us to collect.
The megalith has reached the first stasis lock. It will be safe below the surface as it does its work.
Well, it means we get a bunch of void rays.
I am the void.
We must construct additional pylons.
Ooh, bad timing on that on my part. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. Okay, well, I'm gonna build that. We're gonna build the carrier once we can.
Additional pylons.
And actually, I need to put another pylon down here, because I'd like to have pylons all over the map, just wherever I can, you know, get support. And that'll allow me to do some forward warping in on those zealots, which are important, of course.
The megalith is almost done with this lock. I would advise you to make preparations for its next move.
Now, the next set won't be so easy, because the megalith's ability to survive and thrive there cannot be as big. So that has to all be considered when doing this next move. And we also have another hatchery. There's a hidden hatchery down here that we have to get to. So, lots of things for considerations here.
The megalith is relocating to the next one.
Now, do I have enough for another one?
You have not enough mineral.
You just gotta be supportive. So let him fire as much as we can. For now.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay. Yeah, I have my whole probe in the mineral line. That's strange. See, this one's pure damage, not... Things like this I can just, you know, ignore. Now we're talking. See, this is where having the area comes in handy. We have the needleless here. So we'll only target down the needleless. Try to anyway.
Your allies are in battle.
Now we got two carriers. Carriers have the awesome ability of healing, by the way. Just trying to peel off what I can here. I don't want him to die, I just want him to get to the location a good time. I think that should be fine. I think I can just go ahead and do this now. And we will be deploying Talendar here. And a Purifier Beam, because why not? So it says Talendar, but it's actually Phoenix on this battlefield, but it's just
Megalith
bad
has
programming.
arrived safely at the second stasis lock. It shall be brought down shortly.
There is gas here.
Interesting. I believe this facility used power cores of incredible size to provide energy for experiments. They should be hidden somewhere within these hills. If our warriors can destroy them, we can claim the solarite components within.
It's very exciting.
The canyon grows narrow ahead.
Oh, they're using crawlers.
They're rooting on the ridge. Brace for incoming fire.
The hour is upon us. The megalith's work is nearly complete. It will move again soon.
Just a bonus objective.
The first power
It's all
core has
extra
been
minerals.
secured. Warping it aboard now.
Need a lot more of these guys. A lot more of these guys. So I want mostly immortals. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Chrono Surge, the immortals. Because like I said, they're really, really good.
The hour is upon us. The hour is upon us. The hour is upon us. Stasis lock disabled, and the grid is now at 60%. The megalith is en route to the third lock now.
They have immortal counts. And the nice combination with the immortal and the carrier actually repairs the immortals. By the way.
We are one with the shadows. I serve. I am the voice.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So just trying to slow him down as much as possible. And he's able to
The hour is upon us.
not need to destroy that.
We are one with the shadows. You require my skill.
Base is under attack.
I should be able to defend this again. Stocking at those immortals on purpose, or carriers, sorry, so that I can
Not enough
Chrono Surge them.
I am the
Your allies are in battle.
How's he doing? He's taking a little bit of damage, but still not a crazy amount. And and all the resources.
Hour is
Make sure he doesn't die. Giant blobs like this, he just can't take on. These are the ones that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about little things.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
So I'm just gonna grab these, and then
Require my skill.
Base is under attack.
it's actually a fairly sizable attack. I'm gonna put a zealot here. Actually, I have some carriers that I can use. And he should be able to do the rest on his own. And with that said,
Engage the enemy.
it's time to go to the top.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart of darkness.
How many carriers we get built? Nice bit, most of them. Well, so I have Talendar for this push. I have a lot of carriers. I'm overall pretty good. And I've saved a lot of extra time by making sure he's not actually at the lock. They have some things to destroy here. So let's get going.
Seismic disturbance detected. Nidus worms are inbound on your location. There is an entire Zerg hive cluster between the megalith and the last stasis lock. Our only option is to fight through it.
Oh, Talendar.
At hand, brothers. Join me as I slay these foul creatures. Well done, warriors. The megalith is disabling the third lock. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I can probably
the hour.
redo this again with multiples. So I'm going to put a little bit of ring in here. And it'll stop anything that comes to us will just immediately float in.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
This This lock is almost destabilized. The megalith will relocate shortly.
Yeah, one more over here that I have to get rid of real quick. Okay, so now this part here kind of sucks.
The fires of conflict.
So I have to bring stuff down here to support him.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I just have to be able to keep him alive long enough. It's the whole issue.
The third lock has been disabled, and the megalith is on the move. My readout shows Cybros beginning to awaken from stasis.
I do have a few
Only two
cooldowns here that I can use to help him out.
A significant number of Zerg have been detected in the caves ahead. Exercise caution.
Close these off. He's not under too much attack just yet, but that can grow.
The hour is upon us.
I send whatever bodies he can in here.
I am detecting a large number of Zerg bioforms in the cave network ahead.
Oh, by the way, that's the last hatchery. By the way, so whether this guy wins or loses doesn't actually. Oh, you know, I'm going to use Talendar. He's available. I'm going to use him. Yeah, whether I can win this or not doesn't actually matter at this point because I've accomplished all objectives. Now let's get one here, here, and maybe another one over here. Stretch this. I didn't use my chrono boost on anything. That's bad on me. So yeah, everything's clear from here. And this is fully accomplishable. You can beat the level, you can get the secondary objective, all that sort of jazz. And like I said, just a really great combination to have these carriers in here.
Both power cores have been obtained. I'll begin working on them immediately.
Because
Phase link authorized. The megalith is now disabling the fourth lock.
yes, it's fascinating. Because the carriers will actually heal up everything. They have a repair drone. And I'm looking for the aesthetic. It's this little bobble here. This is the repair drone up here. Two of them. And with that in mind, you can also get the destroy all Zerg in the area, which you can done on top of that. And yeah, it's not. The only thing we can't do this with in combination is brutal, and that would be a real challenge worth doing, I think.
Lock destabilization is nearly finished. The megalith will disembark soon.
Put him over here for funsies. There's nothing else for me actually to destroy. So yeah, in short, Colossus suck. Vanguard are awesome. They do area effect damage and they do anti-tank damage. You don't get that combination very often anymore. At all, in fact. Time to build on graves.
The lock is down and the megalith is traveling. Stasis grid at 20%. Wait. I'm detecting activity in the Zerg hive nearby.
You have to get
They're
through the entire
reinforcing the
hive.
last lock.
This scripting doesn't sound as impressive as it did before.
The hour is upon us.
Build on graves! Build on graves!
We are one with the shadow.
God, I have so many immortals. Just so you get an idea here, it's 9 damage area effect, 17 damage armored, compared to the Colossus, who does flat 17 damage. Really? I may have to reconsider this.
Unto death.
8 range versus...
A reform.
Oh, you know why I consider it. It's because they're armored. Of course. They're armored. They have them... Oh, that's it, the weapon. They have double weapon speed, so yeah, they do 18 damage regular compared to the Colossus,
Intriguing.
17, and then like 40 or so to armored. It's a pretty sicko combination. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do this mission on hard difficulty. It's also the one that gets you a lot of achievements at once, and especially the mastery. So yeah, my name is Troublemaker. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.